Meanwhile, the 2016 election fever is expected to start heating up. For the details, here's Freddie Abando.
The political front in preparations for the 2016 presidential polls is expected to gain mileage from January to October, a time for political parties and presidential candidates to consolidate their forces to ensure victory in 2016.
First half of the year will be the culmination itong nangyari ng 2014. Yung mga siraan, yung mga manebrahan, negotiations. By the end of that phase, medyo tukoy na yung mga serious candidates. And then the next year, the next half of the year, yung actual preparations for the candidacies. So nandiyan yung filing ng candidacy mismo, yung building up the slate, yan yung mga networking, alliance building, fundraising, etc.
Ramon Casiple, one of the country's most respected political analysts, bared 4 possible bets for the presidency. Topping his list is Vice President George Binay. Binay led all the surveys in 2014. He survived the rush of issues raised by former political allies when he was still mayor of Makati City for alleged corruption, which is still under investigation by the Senate Blue Ribbon Subcommittee.
Unless the demolition job comes up with a new issue or come up with a smoking gun, I don't think it would change anything. All the surveys during the last quarter says that the downward slide has stopped.
Local Government Secretary Mar Rojas is still an undeclared candidate for the Liberal Party. Rojas is a solid favorite to win the Liberal Party's nomination and hopefully the President's endorsement. However, Casiple said the anointment of the President is not a guarantee to win. Casiple stressed there is a need to repackage the image of Rojas to connect with the poor.
Mar Rojas has to connect with the poor, because they are the vast majority of the voters. It's a numbers game. As long as he is perceived as somebody who is up there, somebody who does not belong to their class.
However, some allies believe the nomination of the party's standard bearer should be open to other choices.
We should open the process of nomination even outside of our political party, which is the Liberal Party, as long as they would embrace the Daang Matuwid program of the President.
Senator Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos is the third bet in Casiple's list. The son of the late dictator may have a long uphill battle to overcome the family's history, his father's declaration of martial law.
That one is a history. Unless the Marcos family comes to terms with what they did during martial law, that will be the ghost. It's a living ghost that will haunt them.
Senator Grace Poe may not be a willing candidate, but she could spoil the bid of the 3 contenders. But will she take the challenge? Is she ready to be president of the Philippines?
Nobody's ready to be a president. Every candidate who says that is fooling himself and the people. Precisely because it's a one-term. Being a Speaker of the House or a Senate President does not make you prepared for the presidency. Even a Vice President, of course, does not make you prepared. Because the job is unique.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.